Hello everyone, welcome back to Design Fashion. Hope you are feeling good. I really appreciate you guys for watching my video always. I really appreciate you. And for those who stopping for the first time, you're the right place to be. At the end of this tutorial, you're going to enjoy it so much. And you can also share my video for others to benefit from. So today I'll be taking you on how to cut this trendy design that you're seeing on the screen. You can see the sleeve area that comes from the neckline, and you can see the flare of the dress. You can see how beautiful this is. So let's go to the cutting section. So I'm using this fabric to cut this particular amazing style out. You can see the style, you can see how beautiful the style is. So I'm using Dutchess material for it. You can see it now. I'm using 3 yards of this material because I'm cutting for a smaller measurement. So if you're cutting for an hard one, you're going to make it 4 yards of any fabric of your choice. This is the Dutchess fabric, as you can see. So the first cutting is going to be the body, and the other one is going to be the sleeve. So this is a gum stay. You can see this is a stay. You can see now. So I'm going to make use of this around. I'm going to use this around the flounce or flare at the sleeve side. So since we're using this to cut both the body and the sleeve, so I'll be taking 1 yard from this and fold it into 4 like a triangle. This is into 2 already. As you can see, this is into 2, then it's going to be into 4 this way. This is into 4. You can see this is like a triangle. So the next thing I'm going to do is to take the length, the full length of the dress. The full length of the dress I'm making use of here is going to be from here, that is before deducting the shoulder at all. So I'll be starting my measurement from here to this area, which is 27 inches. So I'll be making use of 27 inches. So I'll be making that around 27 inches. You can see the line. So the next thing I'll be doing here is to cut this particular one out. So now this is the full length of the dress. So after this, now the next thing we're going to cut now is the shoulder measurement. You can see this has a shoulder slant already, because the way I'm placing this, it has already given me my shoulder slant. As you can see, this is 5 inches of the shoulder. The actual shoulder measurement is 10 inches, so I'm making some 5 inches. You can see now this is 5 inches, so this is like 5 inches. Then I'm going to go down to the armhole measurement of 5 inches. But here, don't do it this way, because when you check out this wideness to this wideness will be more than the upper ear. So they come to this area, just place your tape this way, and you check where your 5 inches for the armhole is. Then you come back to that same place and take the 5 inches here too. You can see. Then you take your the 5 inches you took here, just to make sure you take it here. There's a flare, is in flare form, so you have to know the length you can see now. So when you bring out your armhole this way, they'll be of the same length, rather than placing your armhole like this. By the time you take the wideness of this area and take the wideness of this area, this particular one will be wider than this. So that is why you have to come to this area and take your wideness of the armhole to of the shoulder to here, and trace it up like this. So by the time you join it together, the wideness is now the same thing. So from this area, I'll be taking my bust measurement, which is not fitted. As you can see, the normal bust measurement for this particular measurement is 24 inches. As you can see, this is 6 in 4 places, but since it's in flare form, I'm going to make use of 2 inches of seam allowance, then connect it together like this. You can see that I'm connecting it. So this is how to connect it. Then from here now, you're going to cut the shoulder out like this, then come back to the armhole and cut it out like this. You can see now. You can see. Then from here, you can trim it out like this. So you can see the way I'm trimming down. So now this is not the shoulder, this is the hammer with the bust measurement. Like I can see we have enough allowance for the bust measurement. You can just take, well, when I want to sew it, so I'm just going to make use of 0.75 inches for the sewing. You can see now, so just for it to be fully at the chest line. You can see it's not tight at all. So the next thing you're going to do here is to take the the neckline. The neckline, you're going to, you know, it's a free neckline. It can be, it's a free neckline for both back and front. So the deepness of my free neckline, I'll be making use of 4 inches. You can see this is 4 inches. Then the wideness of my V neckline, I'll be making use of 2.5 inches. 2.5 inches. Then from here now, I'm going to connect it down here. So by the time I cut it, you're going to see it properly. You can see I'm starting from this edge, then I'm going to cut it out. You can see I'm cutting for both back and front together. So this is now the body. When you open it, this is how it's going to be. You can see the neckline. You can see now, you can see how full it is. You can see it now. You can see the hammer, you can see the shoulder, and you can see the neckline of V design. So we're going to place this aside. Then we cut out the flounce around the sleeve area. So this is after cutting it out. You can see now the next thing we're going to do here is to take the length of our flounce. So now we're going to attach it to this particular area. Then you must know the length. It has a pleat there to make the flounce more full, so you have to add some pleats to your normal measurement. So the first thing you're going to do is take the actual measurement. Let me start from here, because at the back it ends at the center, but when you come to the front it ends around here. Maybe you can just leave some inches up like this. You can, after this is going to be the after joining the shoulder, the two shoulders. Then you're going to take, maybe let me say 3 inches. Then you stop here at the front at both 2 inches. You notch it, notch the other side too. This is after joining the shoulder. I can only do this after joining the shoulder, but I just want to take the length of my flounce first, because since we're still going to add excess allowance to it to make a pleat, so we can just take the measurement here first. So the first thing here is to take the length. Let me take it from the center here. Then let me say this is 4.5 to the back. Also it's going to be 4.5. So let me just say 4.5. No, since we know we are going to hand it at some inches here at the front, but just let's make it more full. So since it's 4.5 for here, so I'm going to double it to make it 9 inches. So that's 9 inches for one side, 9 inches for the other side. Then I'm still going to add some inches to maybe adding up to 5 inches to it. So that is 9 inches plus 5 inches to give us 14 inches. So that means the length we're going to use here is 14 inches. So we're going to use that excess inches to make a pleat. So I'll be taking this aside, and this is the remaining fabric. I'm going to fold this into what? Into 4. I'm cutting for 2 flare, so that means I'll be folding it in such a way that I'm going to get 360 in 2 places, and that is going to be once. So the first folding is going to be into 2 this way. You can see this is into 2 like this. You can see the first folding, this is into 2, you can see. Then this is into 4, you can see now. Then this is into 8. So by the time we cut this out now, you're going to get the 360 flare in 2 places. So let me take the length that we need. Since we need 14 inches for the radius, the 14 inches, so let's try this 3 inches from here to here. Let's try this 2 inches. The 14 inches divided by 4 is going to give us 3.5 inches. So this is 5 inches, so this is too much. So let me reduce it to 2.5 inches and see what I'm going to get here. You can see now this is 4.5 inches. So I can still manage this since I'm still going to use the essence to make a pleat, so it's still okay for me. So I'm going to cut this out. I'm going to take the length out. The full length I'm going to make use of, I'm making use of 6 inches of the length. 6 inches. can see it now. So when I remove this now, you can see what this brought out. You can see this is 360 in two places. You can see now, you can see the 360. So I'm going to do what? I'm going to cut this. I'm going to divide this into two. I'll be dividing this into two now. You can see now. So this is the area we're talking about to use to make a plate. So we're going to make use of a gum stay at this line, at this one side here. I'm going to make use of gum stay here. Then we're going to put a facing. So we're adding a facing to this. So the same thing applicable to the other side. And I'm going to say at the both side of the dress. So let me go and put my gum stay there and show you how I'm going to fix it on the dress. You can see now, this is the flare, the two flare that I've made use of a stay on it. You can see how it is now. So this is the facing that I want to use. I've cut it out in that form also, you can see. So you can as well put a gum stay at the facing here to just to make it stand. But here I'm not going to make use of a gum stay, so this is just my facing for the first one and the facing for the second one. So I'm going to turn it on this machine now and show it to you. You can see the wrong side of the fabric with the right side of this, since it's coming to the front like this. So we're going to place it this way. You can see the way I'm placing at the center of the V neckline. So this is the center. So let me cut this out to see it properly. So this is where I'm going to start from. Welcome back. Here the finished work so far. This is the cape and the flare. You can see how beautiful this turns out. You can see the cape, you can see it, you can see the facing, and you know there is an stay inside it. Now I showed it to you when I place it, and this is when I turn it, and this is after placing it on the neckline. And you can see now, you can see the hammer here. You can see it come directly from the neckline here. So we leave some inches here to this from the center. Now I left 2 inches from the center, so this is the 2 inches distance, making 4 inches. And at the back here, it keys at the back, as in it's close to each other at the back. You can see how the back is, so you can see how beautiful this turns out. If you're watching me for the first time, you're in the right place to be. Make sure to subscribe to my channel and also on your notification bell so that whenever I upload any suitable tutorial like this, you'll be notified. See you in my next tutorial. Bye.